Hey everyone, my name is Alex Flint and welcome back to my channel, A Meteorologist Chasing Fire. This channel is about being transparent about my investing portfolios, how and what I am doing to achieve fire, and showing off a few tools I have made along the way. Today I want to showcase how much dividend income I got in March. I used to write this as a monthly blog in which I'll go into detail about which stocks or ETFs would pay me, but now learning how to do YouTube, I can showcase it. This will be a monthly series in which I will showcase who paid me and then how much I got paid each month. Before diving into the video and seeing who paid me and how much I got paid this month of March, I first wanted to showcase the dividend calendar. This was a tool that I used to figure out how much I will get paid each month and on what day. This tool was inspired by the YouTube channel Dividendology, where he will actually walk you through and teach you how to make this tool in-house. So again, this tool is really useful. It's not useful now, but in the future when I'm, hoping to retire early, I will be able to see which month I'll get how much each month I'll get paid, and roughly what day, which I'll be used to pay for my living expenses. So as you can see in the month of March, June, September, and December, these are my high flyers and the months I get paid the most. So if you are interested in this tool and other tools that I have along with this spreadsheet, check out my Patreon page. I created this Patreon page for my fellow young Gen Zers or younger millennials who aren't sure about investing, where to start, and honestly I didn't know where to start. So this process, which I call the 7-step financial tool process, is how I've learned how to invest and control my financial situation. So in the step one, you'll learn how to budget with the conscious spending plan, and you'll be able to learn, your living expenses and your savings rate, which is really important down the road. You'll get to understand the Rule of 72, which is a rough calculation to see how long it takes to double your money. You'll actually get 4 calculators. The first one is the investment return calculator. The second is a fire calculator, which is a really cool tool and one of my favorite tools that helps figure out when you can retire. And in step 5, you'll have sample portfolios. What I've learned from talking to others is that, when you start off investing, there's about I think roughly 4,000, above 4,000 stocks on the stock market. And so, where do you start? What do you choose? And so, having the sample portfolios kind of gives you an idea of, how to start off your portfolio. And the third calculator is the stock calculator, and the fourth calculator is the stock and ETF fire portfolio calculator, which you'll be able to use your own portfolio to figure out when you can retire. And the last step is the do-it-yourself portfolio dashboard. This is what you see here. So if you are interested, please check out the link. I don't do this for the money. I do it to actually inspire others, especially younger people like me, my fellow young Gen Zers and millennials, to encourage them to check out investing, especially for retirement. It's hard. I know it, but I think what I've created, I think I can help some out there. So anyways, enough. I'll get off my soapbox. So let's get into the main part of the video and see who paid me and how much I got paid with my roughly $35,000 portfolio. To keep track of my monthly dividend income, I put all the data within this spreadsheet. I'm sure there are likely better and prettier ways of doing this, but for me, this is a simple and quick way of documenting the data. So far this year, I've been paid $240. Last year, I was paid around $509, and a grand total within the last 2 years, I've kept track of my dividend income. I've been paid $750. Taking a quick look at the chart so far, March 2024 has been my highest paid month, but this will be a running theme as I have my highest holdings in SHD and DGRO, and they pay during the months of March, June, September, and December. And I also dollar cost average into these ETFs and my portfolio each week. However, seeing this go up for each monthly cadence does feel pretty good. In March, I was paid by 10 stocks and ETFs with a total around $155, which is enough to pay for my utilities. Now think about that. The dividend income, something that I did not work for, can pay for my utilities. I think that's just a cool example of how dividend investing puts your money to work for you and also pays you each month, just 24/7 working away. So to illustrate who paid me and how much I got paid, I thought a nice pie chart would be the best way to do it. So SAHD paid me around $73 this month and was my highest check. This ETF recently went under construction, so it will be interesting to see how the stock will perform the rest of 2024 and see how much its year-over-year dividend growth rate will increase. DGRO was my next highest paycheck. I received around 52 bucks. DGRO is a great ETF to have alongside SHD as it focuses on dividend growth, but also more concentration in technology to give that little oomph. So the next stock that paid me was Kroger. Kroger paid me around $7. Kroger is a grocery store stock that has stores nationwide. They own around about above 2,500 grocery stores and one of the leading supermarkets in the U.S., just behind Walmart. Kroger has a history of consistent double-digit dividend growth rates, and this makes it an easy addition to my portfolio. McDonald's. What more do I have to say? This is the perfect match to have a drunk meal at 1 a.m. Mickey D's paid me around $5 this month, and for me is an obvious pick to have in a portfolio, not because they have some of the best French fries, not because they have stores in every city in the U.S., but mainly because they have stores in over 120 countries. That's 60% of the world, by the way. Waste Management paid me around $5 this month, and you may be wondering, why do I have a trash stock? Well, we'll respond to your nonverbal rhetorical question with another question. Who is going to pick up your trash? I'll let you ponder. DGRW has become one of my favorite dividend growth ETFs lately. This is a monthly paying ETF, and this will help me later down the road when I can reach financial independence or even retire early, as it will pump up cash each month instead of quarterly. It also focuses even more on growth and has a higher technology concentration than DGRO. This month, DGRW paid me around $4 this month. FDVV is a new dividend growth ETF added to my portfolio. This is an interesting ETF as it has a higher concentration of technology compared to SHD, but has the same dividend yield. It is an interesting combo that I think will complement the ETFs I have in my portfolio. I am excited to see how this ETF will perform this year and also have in my portfolio. And this month, FDVV paid me around $3.50. So the next stock is Microsoft. Microsoft, like Apple, is a classic stock that has continued to march on, no pun intended for March Madness. Microsoft is known for its double-digit growth, but also has consistently increased its dividend by about 8% for the last decade. This month, Microsoft paid me around $3. JEPQ is a new monthly dividend ETF that has me pretty excited. It does call options on the NASDAQ QQQ, and while the dividend is not great for tax efficiency, this is why I allocate it at 2%. It is a great ETF for monthly dividends. Again, I'm harping on this because I want my dividend income to be spread out and not only in 4 months. This month, JEPQ paid me around $1. So the smallest paycheck I had, as you can see in this tiny little slice, it was from DDT. DDT is an interesting monthly paying ETF as it acts like the Vanguard Total Stock Index. The ETF holds over 800 stocks, talk about diversity, but focuses on growth and value stocks to give it a higher dividend. Again, I'm a big fan of finding 3 to 4 monthly paying dividend ETFs to help spread out the income over time, and I think DDT will help with that gap. This month, DDT paid me around 25 cents. So that was a quick run through of how much I got paid, who paid me, and a few reasons why I own these stocks or ETFs. I will be doing this each month, and I think this is a great way of going through the why and what I own, and also a great example that with dividend investing, your money can work for you. Check out my Patreon if you are interested in what tools I have and what I have learned. And if you like the content, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also, not a chartered financial planner or analyst, I'm working on that, but a meteorologist who is a nerd and likes the maths and statistics. That would be it. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.